On this video we're taking a look at our NHL Parlay for the games that are happening on Saturday, April 16, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Our first parlay pick is New York Rangers vs Detroit Red Wings. New York Knicks minus 1.5 goals. And here is why. The Red Wings are playing well at the moment, winning 3 of their last 5 games. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Rangers, which will give them their second win in a row and 4th win in their last 6 games. The Detroit Red Wings will look to build on their 3-0 win over the Carolina Hurricanes last time out. Dylan Larkin leads Detroit in scoring with 69 points, including a team-high 31 goals, while Tyler Bertuzzi has 56 points with 27 goals this season. Lucas Raymond has 55 points with 22 goals and 33 apples. The New York Rangers will look to build on their 4-0 win over the Philadelphia Flyers last time out. Artemi Panarin leads the Rangers in scoring with 89 points, including 22 goals and 67 assists, while Adam Fox is right behind with 67 points, including 57 assists. Chris Kreider has 71 points with a team-high 50 goals and 25 power play goals, while Mika Zibanejad also has 75 points with 27 goals and 48 assists. The Rangers bounced back from their loss to the Hurricanes with a win over the Flyers in their last game. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Red Wings, which will give them their 5th win in their last 6 games and move them into 2nd place in the Eastern Conference standings. The Knicks have won 4 of their last 5 games and 2 of their last 3 road games. They are one of the best defensive teams in the league, and they were dominant in recent games, giving up only 6 goals in their last 5 games. They also play well on special teams, and they're 9th in the league when it comes to killing penalties. The Red Wings aren't very good offensively, and they struggle on the road, where they have scored 12 goals in their last 5 games, so expect them to have a hard time scoring against the Rangers. New York has also played well offensively, scoring 3 or more goals in 4 of their last 5 games. They are 5th in the league when it comes to converting power play opportunities. The Red Wings are one of the worst defensive teams in the league, and they play worse on the road, so expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Rangers. Go with New York to win big here. Our second parlay pick is Boston Bruins vs Pittsburgh Penguins. Boston Bruins for the win. And here is why. The Pittsburgh Penguins are averaging 3.3 goals per game and are scoring on 21.1% of their power play opportunities. Jake Guentzel leads Pittsburgh with 37 goals, Chris Letang has 55 assists, and Evan Rodriguez has 230 shots on goal. Defensively, the Pittsburgh Penguins are allowing 2.7 goals per game and are killing 85.7% of their opponents' power plays. Tristan Jarry has allowed 138 goals on 1,711 shots faced, and Casey DeSmith has allowed 55 goals on 586 shots. The Pittsburgh Penguins are looking to secure 3rd place in the Metro Division. They hold a 5-point lead ahead of the Capitals as the season winds down. The Penguins are playing reasonably well, posting a 2-0-1 record in their last 3 games. They lost in a shootout to the Islanders on Tuesday and replied with a convincing 6-3 home win against the Isles on Thursday night. Sidney Crosby is in a groove, collecting 9 points in his 6 games played this month. The veteran captain remains an elite player, amassing 80 points in 63 games. He has 1 goal in his 1 meeting against the Bruins this season. Evgeny Malkin remains out of action due to suspension, which is a big omission to the offense. The veteran forward has 37 points in 37 games. Chris Letang continues to log big minutes. The veteran defenseman has 4 points this month and 63 points, along with a +17 rating on the season. The Boston Bruins are averaging 3.1 goals per game and are scoring on 22.3% of their power play opportunities. David Pastrnak leads Boston with 38 goals, Charlie McAvoy has 44 assists, and Patrice Bergeron has 266 shots on goal. Defensively, the Boston Bruins are allowing 2.7 goals per game and are killing 82.5% of their opponents' power plays. Linus Ullmark has given up 92 goals on 1,051 shots faced, and Jeremy Swayman has allowed 83 goals on 982 shots. The Boston Bruins are looking to avoid a 4th straight defeat in this one. They were handed a 3-2 home defeat against the Senators on Thursday night. They now stand 3 points behind the Lightning for second in the Atlantic. The battle for second is big. It determines home ice in the opening round of the playoffs. Boston is 5-5 in their last 10 games overall. Brad Marchand has been kept in check recently, accruing 2 points in his last 6 games. Overall, the veteran winger is having another productive year, accumulating 73 points and a +9 rating. David Pastrnak has missed the last few games due to injury. The 25-year-old winger is a key player, leading the team with a remarkable 38 goals, along with 33 points. He is listed as questionable for this game. Patrice Bergeron has 7 points in his last 6 bouts. The veteran center has registered 56 points in 66 games. The Penguins were dominant on the road in the first half, but have not been winning very many road games recently, dropping 5 out of their last 6 road bouts overall, including a 5-4 loss to the Islanders in their previous road game. The Bruins will be eager to find the win column after 3 straight defeats. Furthermore, the Penguins have not been nearly as effective in the defensive end as of late, conceding 25 goals in their last 6 games. Pittsburgh has now lost 5 out of their last 7 games overall and continues to play without Malkin. The Pittsburgh Penguins have been on the struggle bus over the last week or so, and now they go to Boston where they simply don't win. Also, the home team has won 24 of the last 32 meetings between these clubs. Early start in a game where both teams could use a win to kind of get back on track. I have to back history here and side with the Bruins at home. Our third parlay pick is Nashville Predators vs Chicago Blackhawks. Nashville Predators -1.5 goals. And here is why. The Chicago Blackhawks are averaging 2.6 goals per game and are scoring on 21.1% of their power play opportunities. Alex DeBrincat leads Chicago with 39 goals, Patrick Kane has 62 assists, and Seth Jones has 176 shots on goal. Defensively, the Chicago Blackhawks are allowing 3.5 goals per game and are killing 74.9% of their opponents' power plays. Colin Delia has given up 15 goals on 147 shots faced, and Kevin Lankinen has allowed 88 goals on 777 shots. The Chicago Blackhawks had a very slim shot at reaching the postseason a few weeks ago, but now they have zero chance of playing in the NHL's second season. Chicago did beat San Jose at home in their last game by a score of 5-4 in a shootout, but prior to the win, they had lost 8 games in a row, and it was that losing skid that knocked them from playoff contention. Chicago got their offense back on track as they scored 4 goals in regulation after putting up a total of 10 goals in their previous 6 games. Scoring in the win was Patrick Kane, which was his 24th of the year, Taylor Radish, which was his 9th, Calvin DeHaan, which was his 4th, and Dylan Strome, which was his 21st. If the postseason were to start today, the Nashville Predators would be in, but just barely. Nashville is in 6th place in the Western Conference, but they have just a 2-point lead over Vegas, which is in 9th place. The Preds still have plenty of work to do if they are hoping to make the playoffs for the 8th year in a row. After this game, the schedule is not easy as their next 6 games are against teams that would be in the postseason as of today. Nashville is not playing well at the moment as they are off a 4-0 home loss to Edmonton and have now lost 3 of their last 4 games. With the upcoming schedule, this is a game the Preds cannot afford to lose. The Nashville Predators are averaging 3.3 goals per game and are scoring on 24.8% of their power play opportunities. Philip Forsberg leads Nashville with 38 goals, Roman Josi has 68 assists, and Matt Duchene has 200 shots on goal. Defensively, the Nashville Predators are allowing 2.9 goals per game and are killing 80.2% of their opponents' power plays. Juuse Saros has allowed 155 goals on 1,972 shots faced, and David Rittich has allowed 34 goals on 311 shots. The Nashville Predators cannot afford to lose this game as they are in a fight for a playoff spot and they have a very tough schedule on deck. They will be facing a Chicago team that is well out of the playoff race and a team that has allowed 4.25 GPG over its last 12 games. Kevin Lankinen has gone 1-12 with a 3.86 GA on the road, and that should allow a struggling Nashville offense to get back on track. Juuse Saros is 230-12 with a 2.14 GA here at home and 7-4 with a 2.04 GA against Chicago in his career. Nashville has big edges at both ends of the ice, and they also have a huge motivational edge, as Nashville is fighting for a playoff spot while Chicago is just playing out the string. Lastly, Chicago is 10-41 in their last 51 versus a team with a winning record, while the Preds are 39-14 in their last 53 games as a home favorite. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.